24-hour Twitter blackout. Web users from all over the world took part in a boycott of the social network on Saturday to protest the microblogging site's recent announcement of plans to allow country-specific censorship of tweets that might break local laws. The company has cited the example of French and German legislation on its blog, laws that prohibit the publication of pro-Nazi content. So any such posts will supposedly be removed in these two countries, but not in the rest of the world. Twitter has promised that these measures will be implemented with utmost transparency, and every tweet removed will be catalogued and detailed on an independent website run by several universities and a civil liberties organization. But many of the millions of registered Twitter users remain concerned about this type of censorship, particularly those living in Arab countries where the microblogging site has played a crucial role in the popular uprisings across the region. Yemeni activist Noon Arabia fears the bluebird, which is the Twitter logo, will end up caged. NGO Reporters Without Borders is expressing a similar sentiment and worries the decision has been partly influenced by the company's desire to conquer countries like China, where Twitter is blocked. Twitter users, meanwhile, are already looking for ways to bypass these restrictions. Anna Heim from the website The Next Web says you don't have to be an IT expert, and says to access a tweet that's blocked in your country, you just have to go to your account settings and change the name of the country you're in. This is the latest anthem from Senegalese collective Y'en a marre. The anti-government movement, which means enough is enough, was founded by rappers last year and has won the support of many young people. This song is directed to the president, Abdoulaye Wade, who's running for a third term in office. Members of the movement say this is not allowed in Senegal's constitution. Rappers like KT, Tiat and Fou Malade are behind the revolution, and after encouraging youths to register on electoral lists, they're now urging voters to protest against the president, who's been in power since the year 2000. They've led numerous demonstrations in the streets of Dakar in recent months. And this group of musicians are not only using hip-hop to get their message across. Last week, for example, the movement organised a public meeting in the Senegalese capital city centre, where people could tell the presidential candidates about the problems they face on a daily basis. Problems relating to rising food prices, amongst other things. The Y'en a marre collective hopes these types of events and protest songs will help young people become more politically aware. They're also promoting the idea of NTS, Nouveau Type de Sénégalais, meaning a new type of Senegalese citizen, someone who's decided to take control of their future. Here, these Russian ex-paratroopers sing the lines, "You are just a public servant, not a czar or god." They formed a band, and in this song they label the Prime Minister, Vladimir Putin, a tyrant and ask him to step down from power. The song was uploaded onto the blog of activist Rustem Adagamov last week and has since become increasingly popular. It's been viewed over 780,000 times on YouTube, and the group was even asked to appear on a private television station. It may indeed seem somewhat surprising the former soldiers are protesting against Vladimir Putin, who comes from the ranks of the KGB. But the Prime Minister, who remains the favourite to win the presidential election on the 4th of March, is facing mounting opposition. Protesters took part in fresh demonstrations in the capital on Sunday, this time behind the steering wheel. Thousands of cars circled central Moscow flying white balloons or the white ribbons, which have become a symbol of opposition in Russia. The rally was coordinated via social networks. The web is playing a predominant role in this anti-government movement, with intrepid bloggers leading the way. Journalist Anastasia Karimova, for example, posed in a bikini, urging her fellow citizens to take part in protests on Saturday. The slogan, "We are not afraid of the cold." Rémi Gaillard is well known for his hidden camera pranks, and in his latest video he dresses up as a speed camera and takes photos of all the vehicles that pass him by. Cars, obviously, but also planes, tractors and even a train. Another hilarious clip from the French comedian, and it's available to see in its entirety on sharing sites.